What's up, peeps? Mike Vapes. No, ST. What's up? True Vapor Show. We are live. And yes, it is show number 44. We've existed 44 times. How about that shit? So, anyway, I'm going to start off with the panel, then we'll get this show cranking. So, take it away, Zach.
What is going on, people? Vape in moderation. Today I am vaping on, that's right, the Coolfire 4 still testing this thing out in the Romomizer Supreme, and in there I have some of that chocolate indulgence from Bloodline E-Juice. And that's pretty much how my morning's going. Just excited that in 1 week we're going to be seeing each other and partying in person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, next to him we have Mark.
Yo, what's up, everybody? All right, so this morning I blew the dust off the old John Russ box mod, broke out the Rafael X. Gotta get used to that. Got a quad coil in there with some of this Rice Krispie Ethos, whatever the hell it's called, e-liquid, right there. Shabao shebang. I am also vaping on the Black Goon on the Vapor Lips DNA with some Looper. I'm also vaping on the Brass Goon on top of the Triad, and there is some PBJ in there. And I'm also vaping on the Heracles RTA2 on top of the VT7 and 5, and in there I got some Royal Vapes, some donut custard.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Well, look who just popped in on us, Mr. Mike Vapes himself. What's up, baby?
What's up? I'm just here for the giveaways, so don't mind me.
Dang. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and find out who you are anyway, because you know how that shit goes.
Yes, I'm Mike Vapes, and I am vaping on the Goon RDA with no cotton on the Triad DNA 200.
With no batteries?
No batteries. Oh, actually, one battery. I got to put two more in there.
Okay.
I'm also vaping on another Goon RDA with the Cyclone Evo DNA 200. And what else am I vaping? Here it is. Sigelli 213, Heracles RTA. And juices I'm vaping in here are raspberry custard from Royal and peach fuzz. That's it.
Nice, nice. And next to this gentleman, we have Daryl.
Hey everybody, Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape. Today I am vaping on the Trident mod from Council of Vapor. Pretty cool mod, and that's got the RST tank on it from Council of Vapor. Neat little setup, and in that I have some Mesa Vapes Blueberry Cheesecake, and then I'm also vaping on the Wismec Theorem, correctly built this time, and I have that on the Coolfire 4 TC100, and in that I am vaping on some Hyperplume Turbo strawberry ice cream.
Nice. And last, Mr. Daniel himself.
I'm Daniel, DJLSB Vapes. Hello everybody. Today I'm vaping on the Chaitaki Grip 2. A nice little setup. It's pretty much the Cubase inside of a mod with the new Jitech functions and also Flappy Birds. So now I can Voop, vape and play and still wipe myself with the other hand.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also vaping on the Heracles RTA2 on top of this lovely VT75 by H-Cigar with an 18650 battery inside, because 26650 batteries, they suck. And I'm also vaping on the H-Cigar 40 Gold Edition, really beautiful Genesis style Addy, on top of this SMY SDNA 75 prototype. And finally, I'm also vaping on the TF RTA4. The RTA4 is basically the first Heracles, but they are now calling it 4 because it has 4 air channels. inside. On top of the Smoke Quantum mod. And that's it. And I'm mainly vaping stud muffins today.
Ooh, nice.
Also, inside of the 40, I'm vaping this Grant's Vanilla Castor.
Holy shit, that's black.
It's so tasty.
You're waving the bone at Mark.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Sammy from the Vape Venue, I think. He sent me this one. And I'm also vaping Custard de Leche from Adari Liquid. Running out, but yeah.
Nice. All right, two things to start off, and then I'm just going to keep my mouth shut a little bit. First of all, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to Shane Preston. He's not feeling good right now, so let's everybody keep him in our thoughts. I can't really tell you much about it. I don't want to put any information out there that I'm not 100% correct on. I know he is ill right now. So let's everybody be thinking about him. And also, the title of the show, No FDA Here.
Get the fuck out of here, FDA.
Well, the reason why I put that up for the title, you can go everywhere in social media and look at this. You can read about this all over.
Fucking A.
We are not experts here on this. I'm not a legal advisor. I am very concerned over what's going on. But as it stands right now, until more things developed and we can have more information pushed our way, I'm not going to sit here and keep pushing a bunch of information. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'd like to leave that at that. This is a vaping show, and we are going to be talking about vaping stuff, even though that is vape related. But I myself do not have the information to give you, so just do what you can with it. And we're going to roll on, and we're going to get through this too. We are definitely going to get through it. So, how is everybody on the panel and chat doing today?
Delightful. Waiting for Vegas.
Hell yeah, it's Brian's birthday too, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday to Brian from TBC out there.
Mm-hmm. I think he's 41 today.
Damn, he's getting up there with me, isn't he? I see you out there, Andrew. How you doing, baby? How's it going?
Get your ass to work, boy.
Yeah, everybody fucks with me at night, so now I can fuck with them in the morning. So, well,
this time next week, the morning is going to be in Vegas.
Oh yeah, quick shout on that. Well, let me get a little bit more view count going before I make that announcement. But yeah, we fit to be Vegas bound, so I'm getting real excited about that. We're about to go in there and sell Mike's juice out. We're probably going to try to sell Dawn's out, which I'm sure we can. We'll sell Peg out on batteries, and then we'll go down there and help Mark and Daryl out at UL and get their shit sold out too. So
yeah, you guys need to help us close down the booths, right?
Yeah.
If we can sell out Mike's juice, then Mike is free to roam, which means he'll be released upon the convention. And the same thing goes for Dawn and her helper. If they could be sold out, they're released onto the crowd. So help us get them sold out and released upon the crowd.
And let's not forget, of course, Daniel will be right across from us at iJoy, and we'll have all their equipment sold out too. So while everybody's got to keep selling all weekend, we'll be done within the first day, and then we're just going to go mess with everybody else. Oh, my gosh. Mark, tell your mom to quit calling.
There she is. She's calling me. Son of a bitch.
Hi, Mom. Well, don't be rude. Take the call.
She wants to know where her Mother's Day gift is at.
Yeah.
Let us all in on that call.
Mama. Mama. I love you.
I forgot to, by the way, I'm vaping on the Coolfire TC100 with the TFV4 Mini.
No, TC85.
Oh, well, TC85 100.
Downgraded.
It's all good to me. With some blueberry custard from Royal, and I'm keeping it simple today. This is actually the first time that
Who else has got a call going on here?
ST.
I've got one going
Nice.
now.
Nice. Answer it.
I might answer. Oh hell, that's
Your
Andrew. Andrew, what's up, dadgummit?
Get your ass off the computer.
Oh yeah. This is the first time that I have tanked Royal, and let me say too, tanking it is awesome itself. I'm not a big blueberry person, but once again, I'm not that big of a raspberry person. And in the custard, the way they got it set up, man, this crap is awesome. So, woohoo!
I always tank the donut custard. It's really good tanking it.
Yeah.
I want to try the higher PG one. I wonder what it tastes, if it's any different. Because he offers two different ratios.
70-30 and 85-15, and we've got the 85-15. So, but it's awesome. But so, Daryl, have you got anything new going on?
What do I have that would be considered new? I guess this Council of Vapor Trident, I don't know if it's new or not, but it's new to me. It's pretty cute. Single 18650 battery. You guys seen this yet?
I don't think I have.
Yeah. So this is the step up from the Mini Volt using 18650. So.
Dude, that looks exactly like a sketch that was sent to me from Artery Vapor. That looks exactly the same as a sketch that they sent me with the battery that pops out and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Artery makes the Nugget, right?
Yeah, but their next mod, they were asking me out of these 5 choices what I thought was better, and I told them that choice was number 5. It looked exactly like I had a slide case and everything. I was like, yeah, that's what the people want right now. So I don't know if there's some crosstalk going on there or...
Espionage.
I don't know.
Espionage.
I don't know.
But I like it. This thing is pretty badass. It's got an RBA section that's like massive. Like it uses a pretty chubby fat coil, and then the RBA it's like, it reminds me of the Crown Tank RBA section, but like bigger channels, bigger airflow. I haven't got to mess around with it yet, but I'm liking this coil so far. Pretty cool. I like that, and then I have I spent a lot of time with this Wismec theorem the last couple of weeks, and I really love it. I trial and error, messed it up, got it right, did a bunch of interesting things, built it. I've been corrected all day that I built it wrong. I actually put a dual coil in the wrong place, but I got it to vape well.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Doesn't heat too much with dual coil?
Yeah, it gets bloody insanely hot with dual coil, so I went back to single coil. That's how I have it right now.
Me too.
I couldn't get a good vape on that notch coil. I'm going to use the notch coils in something else. I want to play around with them some more, but didn't. I just did a little Clapton build in here, and I love it. The flavor's great.
Awesome. Mike, what's going on with you, baby?
What's up? What's up? Now I'm just getting ready for Vegas. I actually have the shipping, the truck coming to pick up everything today at 1 o'clock.
Nice.
Between 1 and 4, actually. So I have to load up a pallet, get everything on a pallet, ready for them to start bringing it over to Vegas.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, May 20th through the 22nd, which is next weekend, everybody on this panel that you see right here will be in Vegas, and a lot more of us. So, y'all definitely, if you're in the Vegas area, gotta come, and shit, doesn't matter where you're at, just come on down. Come on down, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Mark, is Mama all right?
Mama's never all right. Nutty ass broad. She's okay. Crazy ass cracker.
Well, what's going on with you, Mr. Mark?
Not a damn thing. Getting ready for Vegas also.
Nice, nice.
Nothing really exciting going on here. I don't have anything new or exciting.
Yeah, it's been a little slow. We kind of thought there might be more of a influx going on, but it doesn't seem like nothing too crazy is going on yet. So, but that is to be determined here pretty soon. I'm hoping that this show is going to be awesome. I'm hoping that what's going on in the world right now is not going to affect it too much, if at all. But it could even promote maybe sales being higher than what anticipated. So we just don't know until we get there. But I'll go ahead and say next week, other than minus Daryl, because Daryl will be traveling that day, the rest of us are pretty much going to be traveling on Thursday. So show for next week will be Wednesday at 10 a.m. So like I said, I know myself, Zach, Mark, Danny, you're going on Wednesday, right? Look
Me?
at Danny. Look.
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm arriving at the 18th.
Okay, so we'll be short a few people next week, but
I think this time I will want to actually come back, because instead I applied for the same 3 months visa, and they approved a 2 years visa.
oh,
So I might not be coming back.
Yeah, so everybody heard the plan is to Shanghai.
Once you see all those women in Vegas, you ain't gonna want to come back.
No.
They walk around like naked out there, man.
Oh,
So,
shit.
if you would like to obtain a little free vape gear, Daniel can give it to you for just a place to stay. That's all he needs for a while.
Yeah.
So,
He's even sending prepayments right now. He's ready to ship shit over.
Hey, you could take turns staying at each of our houses, not wear out your welcome. You just stay long enough,
Yeah.
and then you have plenty of friends here that we can rotate Daniel around,
yeah.
make a guest appearance everywhere.
The underground DJ LSP River.
I'll keep it cheap on you, Daniel. I don't know how well you'd fit in the southern area, but we can convert you over to a hillbilly down here. So.
I'm going to kidnap him and shackle him in my basement and make him DIY juice for me.
We're also all invited to a sample box party on Saturday night.
That's what I was saying.
Woohoo.
Shit is gonna get real.
Hell yeah, they're gonna have cakes and everything.
Damn.
No, they're not gonna have cake. No cake. Hopefully some strippers, but no cake.
Ah, fuck.
You telling me they're not making a cake with the vape team's logo on it?
No.
Oh damn! I just thought about that. Yeah.
What? That's crazy.
So what like huge names in the industry do we know that's going to be at this event? Anybody yet?
Mark Fagan.
The jealousy vapes.
Yeah. Well,
I heard
okay.
Mike Vapes was going to be there.
Is there any folks smaller than us going to be there then?
Yes, Grim Green.
No, but he is actually gonna be there.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Oh shit.
Well, that means if Graham's going to be there, that obviously means I wonder if some of his clan is going to be there with him also, like Ruby and stuff like that, or
They might also be at the same party. Sample box. No.
yeah,
Yeah, probably. Huh?
true.
You're gonna get drunk with them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sure.
Daniel, no drinking for you while you're there. You get out of control, son.
Being drunk is my way of living.
Damn. Yeah. So interesting show coming up. So.
And I believe there's going to be a vape team out there on Saturday, and then not another vape show on a Sunday out there.
Wow.
Should be fun.
All from the castle, huh?
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good. I get to photobomb your shows again.
In the pool? What are you talking about? We're going to be doing that shit naked in the pool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be so awesome.
Well, that'll definitely have to be an 18 and up show then. So.
Most definitely.
Oh, well, folks. Anybody got any questions out in chat of anything in particular? It's been a busy week for me, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to catch up on much of anything. But well, nobody's.
All right. I'll take advantage of this silence to also mention, I forgot to mention, I'm vaping on the Twisted Messes version 2 that got sent to me by Twisted Messes unsolicited.
Wow.
Showed up at my house. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
So what do you think of it?
Did he hand deliver it?
No.
Oh.
The most prominent sideburns in vaping. I love it. The thing is awesome. This rocks.
Nice.
Really loving it.
Is that the first Twisted Message you've ever had?
I had a clone of the V1 with all the different multicolored sleeves, and I vaped on that for about a day and didn't like it. I liked the style of it, but I think my shitty little clone just, it was a clone. It wasn't good.
Gotcha.
Is that the one with the clamps on it, like the Goon, or no?
It doesn't have clamps, but it does have that interesting Goon-like,
Oh, okay, it does.
two-block. So instead of velocity style where the post holes are up and down, one over each other, these have them side by side. You could do a lot of versatile different stuff with this, and it can take heat. It can like the original one, the ones that I've tried. It can take a lot of heat. Nice idea.
By the way, folks, if we could have some little difficulties here shortly, I've got a major storm brewing my way, so we might have a repeat of Fagan's deal a few weeks ago. So.
I actually got an RDA from Infinite, the new CLT.
Oh yeah.
Which has two build decks. You basically take the build deck out, and one of the build decks is the build deck you have, Darryl, on the Twisted Messes, and the other build deck is a Velocity style, but it's a little different than a Velocity. Just the shape of it.
Wow.
Could we see it possibly?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to see where it is. I have it somewhere.
Oh, that's why you were getting all shifty-eyed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like looking around for it. I don't know what I did with it.
It's because you got too much stuff sitting there, man.
Yeah, you need to have a yard sale or something.
Dang. Now, wouldn't that be a first? I don't think I've ever heard of anybody having a vape yard sale.
I might have one here soon. My stuff's piling up again.
Nice.
I think I'm going to do a big clean house 10,000 subscriber giveaway and get just unload all kinds of stuff.
That would be awesome. Yeah, you're getting close to it. Daniel, did you hit your 20 yet? Or you should be right at it, aren't you?
Around 30 or 20 subscribers away.
Ooh.
I'm making a troll account and going to go and help you out with that.
Oh, no. I know. I prefer,
Hey, no trolls.
prefer real people, real subscribers that I actually watch.
Right, you guys want to see this?
Yes.
Let me present you, Mike.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, this thing.
All right, you are presented.
All right. Here's the RDA itself.
All right.
The drip tip is basically the airflow control.
Oh, nice. Is it pretty tight?
Yeah, it's pretty tight. It's nice, but you cannot use your own drip tips because this is the airflow control.
Gotcha.
It's got bottom airflow and side airflow.
Nice.
Okay, There's the build deck.
Big post holes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that is the Twisted Messes. Except they have like Kennedy style or Tsunami style.
And
also nice.
Then the other build deck, which is in here. This is pretty chunky. What they did here with so it will go just like that.
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh, I like that.
That is nice.
Pretty huge. So that's then a velocity style.
Yeah.
Which RDA is that again?
Infinite.
Oh, the Infinite one. Okay.
The one, the CLT. It's the Clip 4. Yeah. There you go. This one here.
CLT, yeah. Yeah, they haven't been around for a while. They like vanished for a little while, then they came back.
Yeah.
Wonder what happened to them.
Do we
Could
know?
I just-
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say this Twisted Messes came with like the best Allen tool ever. You guys want to see this? Check. This
Yeah,
came on this side, and it's like a solid metal, like this fits perfectly in those hex screws. Best tool ever. I'm more excited about this, I think, than I am about anything else.
Nice.
Did Infinite manage to clone that or no?
No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Hasn't been cloned yet.
Great little tool. When you get excited over tools that come in the box.
Yeah. I need to get a Twisted Messes. I think I might buy one.
I'll put in a good word. Honestly, I don't even know how the hell I got that. It's a rarity. I didn't have to pester anybody for this like I usually do.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, I know. We just cricketed us big time there, huh?
I don't think we lost ST. I wonder where he went.
ST got a fucking snowstorm or something going on. He's had
Nice.
When
Yeah,
it's-
I think he's-
When
All
it
right.
storms down there by him, it's crazy. It shuts down like the whole power in the county.
It has literally gotten dark as night outside almost. I had to turn lights on so I could freaking see myself here. All right. It's about to get crazy.
Hailstones. Are you in the hurricane belt? Or no, the tornado belt?
No, yes, I'm in the tornado belt. Normally, when we get storms here, they get very nasty. They don't normally last all that long, but when they hit with a punch. So it's probably about to get loud here in a second, I'm imagining, because I just happened to look outside, and it's, like I said, dark as night to the west of me. So.
Wow,
Are you scared?
Because I'm here by myself. I need my mama.
Oh no!
Mama.
Dada.
You guys want to see nice drip tips?
Yes.
This is from Tenderfoot Stands. He made me a couple. This is one of them here. Got it on the Heracles.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
Sweet.
So 110 people are watching, but only 22 people like the show.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, man.
Oh, ST is not giving away his Vapor Shark DNA 200 until we have over 100 likes.
Damn, there goes the shark.
I know, but in all seriousness, I will fix that problem right now. I know how to do that. Got to bribe people. Come on. If I want my kids to clean their room, I got to give them incentive. So when we hit 100 likes, then I will give away this Rafael X RDA.
I'm liking it with all my troll accounts right now.
That should be at least 100.
Hell yeah.
We have 110 people watching. We have 270 likes. All of a sudden, that's amazing. Yes, everybody. So if you haven't smash that like button down below, please. Smash that. And you know what? While you're at it, there's another one, a little arrow that goes like this. It's the share button. Why don't you share that to your social media? Let people on Facebook know you're watching the coolest show in vaping right now. So they can jump on and enjoy it as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Daniel, have you come across anything new lately that you'd like to share with the class?
No, only the grip 2, but I did a quick look video on it. Other than that, I'm enjoying the 40 gold edition. I'm not sure yet about the vape. I'm still testing, but I'm loving this gold color.
That is cool looking. That first one you just held up, I noticed you put it on Instagram and Facebook. What is the wattage on that one?
80 watts. From what I tested, the battery capacity isn't anywhere. They are kind of hiding the battery capacity. I don't know why, but I already tested that. Let me
Okay, I thought it was
check.
sweet, Daniel, because I looked in the whole manual, I read it, and then I
There's
reread
anywhere.
it again because I always miss stuff. I went on their website, nothing. They're hiding it.
Nothing. They are hiding, but I tested it yesterday. This one has a capacity of 2,525 milliamps. So
It's a really good bathroom mod, or like a keep on your nightstand mod. Like it's good to
yeah,
keep on your nightstand and just vape it when you wake up and take a vape and set it back down.
I got it 2 or 3 days ago, and the last times I have been vooping, this one has been the vooping mod for me.
Nice.
It
It's-
works nicely in the bathroom.
I have a question. I'm going a little off topic, kind of. I know you guys said you don't want to talk about the what do you call it, the FDA shit and all that. But I have a question for the panel. What do you guys think about there's a group of Chinese manufacturers that are in this group called Sevia USA.org, and there's 4 big companies right now. Do you think that we should protest companies that won't join, big companies
yes, I think
that
so.
don't want to help?
I think so. I have been
Yeah.
asking a shit ton of companies if they are joining, if they are already in, if they intend to join, because I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna keep supporting companies that don't join that movement.
They have a website or no?
Yeah, SeviaUSA.org.
That's it.
I actually was on chat on Skype with Yeehee last night and Laissimo, and they both want to join. They just don't know how. So
Now, Mike, do we know?
Oh, they don't know how to join?
yeah, they're like, "How do we join?" I'm like, "Well, there's a contact. Go on the website and contact them. Tell them you want to join."
Duh.
Yeah.
Mike, do we know what this organization will actually do, or is it an
This organization has something to do with I think
The
Dimitri's
lobbyists.
Okay.
and basically all these companies are supposed to, I guess, pitch in money, to help the cause. So.
Okay. I know there's a lot of organizations out there, and that's the reason why I asked the question. I think sometimes we lose in translation what these people are actually doing for us as vapors. Are they getting with companies to help file lawsuits against this, or are they just backing the cause, or what? Like I said, I kind of myself, I like to know everything I can of what they're trying to do for us. So, but
All right, let's talk about vaping. I don't want to sidetrack the show. I know we said, but I just want to know your guys, thoughts on.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, the reason why I said what I said is because I don't have that type of information to give out, so I really don't want. But if anybody has information, especially on this panel, that they feel they'd like to say, or that they know is concrete, would like to say, I'm more for it. I just myself,
I don't think anybody knows.
Exactly.
Everything is like.
Yeah. I almost want to relate this to, but I don't, but I kind of do. I almost want to relate this sometimes of how if people in this world, especially the gun lovers, you got certain things that go on, and it's put scare tactics into people. So they'll go out and do things they wouldn't normally do. Not meaning they go out on some shooting rampage, but like buying guns and buying ammo and the scares there. It's just, there's stuff going on in the vaping world right now, and I don't know what it's going to create. I don't know if it's going to create a scare for people to go out and purchase a bunch of stuff that they want to stockpile, and I'm not saying that's the wrong thing to do, but I just don't know what this is going to create. So, and I don't think any of us really know what it's going to create yet. So, but Mark, are you eating Taco Bell?
Hell yeah! No, I was. I went to the. I went to that Facebook group and or Facebook page, and I just posted it on my wall and told everybody, because I have like 2,500 friends from China on my friends list.
Damn.
So I just shared it on my wall and told everybody in China they need to get on board with this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Do you mean on your Skype?
No, well, yeah, I should share it on Skype too, because I talked to a lot of people in China on Skype.
Yeah, I actually copied and pasted that website, like a lot of the contacts that I deal with on Skype, and told them that you guys all need to get on board with this. Vaping is about to get practically banned in the United States, and we are your cash cow.
Yeah.
And the United States buys the majority of your products, so that's all going to end for you.
Well, I've got a question more or less for Mike and Mark, because those are our two biggest guys here, and they deal with these companies a lot. Within the past couple of days of what communication you've had with these companies, have they sat there and told you, hey, look, we've got a bunch of new product coming out? Does it seem like there's more going on since this has been released, or does it seem like business as usual, or any difference?
There's a couple that have actually asked, like, what's going on, because they currently don't really understand what's going on. And another one that actually wants to, I think, get on board with Sevilla is Uwell. That was another company too.
Nice.
Yeah, they always ask me what they can do, and I just really had no idea what they can do, honestly, being in China. So this is kind of a good thing to know.
Yeah, I had already 2 companies asking about that.
I have had a few juice companies in the U.S. email me and be like, what's up? Where's the review? Like, with what's going on, we kind of need the review done as soon as possible. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
You're going to use that to push the review ahead? Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy this juice because, we're reach our deadline.
Yeah, to my knowledge, Anakin is on board on this one, I believe. We had an email sent to us of some of the folks that they are backing right now. Were they one of them?
Yeah, Smoke, Anakin, Aspire, and Kanger so far.
Okay.
At least that's what it shows on the Facebook page.
Gotcha.
They do have a Facebook page, if anybody is wondering.
Yeah, they have a section on there called Contact Us. And as you can see, the email is for Dimitris, the Vaping Greek. He's the one, I think, that's running this.
Nice.
So we have a Greek helping out China to help out the U.S. Nice.
It should be mentioned that when Phil and Dimitri went over to China last January, and they did like this 3 industry leader tour of their factories, and Phil posted a bunch of videos. That was one of the topics that they brought up, and they spent the whole day in a meeting, like in a lecture hall, and it was packed with all the different Chinese manufacturers over there. They spent a whole day there going over the advocacy issue and everything, and they were urging them to join together. And I didn't think that it did anything back then, but apparently it planted the seed. It got the bug in their ear.
But out of all the manufacturers, only got 4 on board. And I don't know, the biggest one there probably has got to be the Joytech Wismec E-Leaf, and I'm shocked that they didn't jump on board.
Did you guys hear the good news in vaping, at least?
I'm vaping. That's good news. What's up?
Good news?
There is good news. There's very good news. Apparently, the House of Lords met over for about the TPD, and the bottom has fucking fallen out of the TPD. There is a law, but absolutely no political will to enforce it anymore. Everybody has seen the light over there, and even the health minister, who still wants to put the policy in place, is promising real light style enforcement to no enforcement at all, and publicly funded campaigns of information to get people, smokers, to understand that e-cigarettes are a good thing, because they were upset that
Yeah.
over the last couple of years, e-cigs have gotten a really bad name, and public interest in, public distrust in e-cigarettes has gone up over the last 2 years for no reason, because we've only found out more and more about how safe they are.
Yeah, and the last couple of days, Greece, a Greek minister, and I think an Italian minister or a French minister, they also pronounced themselves saying that they are not gonna be concerned applying the TPD, and they are actually realizing the TPD doesn't make fucking sense. So
Right.
yeah.
So good news. I mean, for you Euro folks, congratulations. Can we get that little yay thing sound
Yeah.
effect? Because that's,
Not
I
yet.
mean, they just won the victory that we are dying to win,
Yeah.
and that's awesome. We would love to have the political will fall out from underneath this deeming regulation. Because honestly, if Congress and the states don't decide to act on it, as not as much that they can do.
I don't think this will all go through. I got a feeling that they're gonna make the FDA rewrite everything.
I hope so.
I have a feeling.
Well, I agree with you, Mike, because I did talk with Mark about this a little bit. I'm not going to tell who I talked to, and it's not like it's top secret talks, but I did talk with a gentleman on the phone the other day that has a very big interest in this, and he also has his name in the hat of possibly getting a lawsuit in. He gave me a little rundown of everything, and I will put it to you like this to make it short and simple. I actually felt better when I got off the phone talking with him, and he gave me a little better understanding. But once again, that is just talking to somebody that has actually dealt with it. But like I said, I do feel a little better after talking with him on all this. But until it comes out more and you got more legal people to discuss this that are the appropriate people to discuss this, it'll all come out. So,
It's nice. We've been seeing a little bit here and there on like different news programs, like independent and more like online news people. Personalities out there have been ranting and raving, and they're not even vapors. And I've been seeing a lot more of that come up in my feed the last few days. Pretty well articulated people talking about this. It's good. So we do need that pressure in social media and then into the media. We do.
Yep.
It helps. With everything that's happening now and going to happen? All right, I'll shut up.
I was gonna say not for nothing, but there's a video out there. I posted it on my my Vape in Moderation Facebook page of the actual meeting that they had over at the House of Lords, and it totally blew my mind to see these people talking this way. Absolutely blew my mind. I've never thought of the House of Lords like I saw them.
In a good way or a bad way?
I've always thought of them as posh, nose up, totally unconnected to the people's issues, just a show for people, like a dog and pony show. But what I saw them discussing on the 10th was actually really, really down-to-earth, common sense, human type shit.
Cool.
Let me ask this. Of course, now I'm going to jump off topic here. Well, not really jump off topic, but what do y'all think about the new RX 200S coming out? What do y'all think about that one? Is that just is that stupid, or is that pretty cool, or what?
If they don't even correct the 510, for me it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fucking sick of their 510.
The only thing I see different with that is just the screen.
The screen, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of looking at that, and it seemed the screen looks interesting on it, but I guess at the end of the day, it's basically just the same damn thing. So,
yeah, they need to fix that 510. Speaking of 510s, on this Cool Fire with this Aromamizer Supreme, it rocks around.
Yeah, it sucks.
I am not happy with that at all. I can feel it every time I take a hit. You know how you can feel the weakness in
Dang.
And that's screwed as tight as it'll go.
That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy because I've got the TLV4 on mine and it's tight as it can be, I guess. Well, I'm starting to notice that too. Like I said, I think I stated the other night on the Shark, the 24 Mason RDA, it's got a wiggle to it. I put anything else on there, tight as it can be. So
I think it's the threading on the aromomizer is kind of loose, and because of that, there's room for it to shake. And because it doesn't go all the way down, like if it sat with the base all the way down on it, then you wouldn't be able to wiggle it, obviously. But that's not what's happening. You're hitting the end of the 510 connection, which means you're sitting there in between threads.
Yeah.
In between threads, stuck in this spot.
That happens with also the Kanger, the Subtank Mini on the EVIC. It wobbles.
Yeah, the Kanger has one of the most protruding 510s. By the way, if you are interested in checking the different lengths and depths on 510 connectors on mods and atomizers, you can check that on my website, dglsbvapes.com. And by the way, the first company that actually contacted me about those new charts I have on my website was Geek Vape. They are willing to comply with the most common lengths on atomizers. Maybe.
Now let me ask you this,
we have
Daniel.
good news.
Have you added to your chart what the average is? Like if you were to add up all the lengths and then divide it, do you have an average at the end?
Yeah, the
of
most
list?
common length and the most common depth.
Yeah.
So you have always updated on all the atomizers and all the atomizers I have on that database. You have always updated the most common length, and on all the mods you have always updated the most common depth.
Now let me ask you this question: would the most common length fit in the most common depth mod? All right. Is that a good fit together, or does the mod need to be deeper for the average length one?
okay.
Sorry.
How are you talking about? We're talking about penis sizes?
Yes. Yes, and Daniel is embarrassed and measuring right now, but we'll get there.
We're talking about burrito length.
Yes, they do.
Ah,
They are within the
tolerance of
most
each other.
common depth on devices 510s.
Well, let's get to the fun shit because we're close to that point with the show. I think it's time for our cloud comp. How about y'all?
Hell yeah, let's cloud it up in this
It is time to bring the game. So I believe last week, of course, Mike Vapes won. I think. Ugh.
Don't say it too loudly or anything, ST.
I mean, what the hell?
What happened, ST?
I think Mike won last week. He won last night. He always wins on the vape team. We just gonna.
Hello, vape team. Happy May 12th. This is Amy, Brian's wife. And not a video.
Is that fucked up?
He's wearing a Mike Vape's little, like, low-cut shirt.
She did that on purpose to fuck with him, too. She's his biggest troll, man. His own wife.
That's love, man. That is love.
Hell yeah. All right, kids. Let's get this shit rolling.
I wish my wife cared enough to troll me.
Mine just asked me the other day, she says, how do I subscribe to you on YouTube? I'm like, man, I've been doing this for over a year and you're not subscribed yet? What the hell? But it's all good.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
My wife asked me, was there any videos from the concert you went to? I said, yeah, I posted them up on Instagram. You ain't subscribed to me?
I think that's the only thing my wife is following me on is Instagram. And that's just her being sweet.
Nope, I could have a whole separate life on Instagram. I could have a whole separate family, and she'd never even know about it because she doesn't give two flying messes about Instagram or what I'm doing on there.
My wife is not subscribed to me, and she always she's always giving me this reason. She will never subscribe to me because she fucking listens me all day recording and on live shows. So.
She's like, I've had enough of that stuff. Yeah. Well, especially when your spouse does not vape either.
Yeah.
I just don't have a whole lot of interest, I don't think. But it's all good.
Yeah.
All good. All right. Who is ready to go first? Any takers yet? Any takers?
I'm trying to think if I want to use the ghost or the goon.
I'm ready.
Oh my God.
I'm deciding on the juice.
I'm always ready.
I gotta fresh up my batteries.
So we are going to start off with Daryl and present him. All right, my friend, you are presented.
Thank you
It's
very
fine
much.
it's fine to use just straight VG.
Hell
Whatever
yeah.
you want.
How
Only
will we
thing-
know?
The only thing you can't use, Daniel, is that freaking tornado, son. You have to leave that one alone.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh yeah, I want one of those tornadoes when I see you in Vegas next week, Danny.
Hell yeah, me too.
I will be competing today on my IPv5 and the Twisted Messes V2.
Nice. Nice.
That's all I got.
All right. Who's ready next?
I think I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Fagan, we're going to bring him up. You are presented.
All right. I'm using my my goon with these dirty Devo coils. He promised me that if I used his coils, that I would win a cloud comp. So
Sweet.
if I lose this one, that's it.
You're done with this game.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Houston.
Good job there, Mark. All right. Zach, you ready? One sec. Okay, I see Mike's getting prepared. Daniel's getting prepared. Always like to go last, so they see that last impression there. Maybe that might be my only way of winning. So, all right, we're gonna give it to Mike. Present him. You are presented, my friend. You're muted, Mike.
Sorry. I'm using the double vision on the Evo.
Damn. Oh, nice, nice. All right. You ready, Zach?
All right.
All right,
I'm
let me
ready.
present you. You are presented.
Get up a little bit here. I don't want to interfere with my record-breaking fucking cloud. But
Yeah.
watch
Damn,
out.
everybody wearing Mike Vapes t-shirts, huh?
Hell yeah, we're hooking you up today, baby.
This actually improves your cloud by 10%.
Yeah,
I'm not
we're
saying
about
it's
to,
going to make me
we're
win, but
about to find out.
$5.
Nice. Look at Zach stepping his cloud game up. Nice.
Damn, what RDAs are you using?
the Aromamizer Supreme, baby.
Oh. Not bad.
Nice. Daniel, you still with us? Okay, hold on. Let me present you. All right, you are presented. Yeah, get your
By
shit
the way,
ready.
I'm still kind of sick, so.
No. Nice. All right. And last but not least, I'll take this one. Let me present. Here we go. All right.
Oh, yeah, Steve.
It's on, baby. All right, let me stop. Okay, folks.
Let the votes begin.
Let it begin.
Let me quickly log in as my troll account.
Thank you. Let's see. Dang, this one looks to be all over the freaking map. Holy shit. Seeing a lot of marks in there and a lot of DJs.
Seeing a lot of marks.
Yeah.
About equal amount of STs as DJs.
Hell yeah!
Oh my God, did he do it?
Some dirty coils, man.
Mike ain't even being listed. Sorry, man, you've been delisted, Rilla.
All right.
I can't win them all. Damn.
At least I can say I did as good as Mike.
All right, we're gonna give this one to Mark. Mark looked like he got it. Congratulations, Mark. You get to hold this title up until
Tonight.
tonight, and then Mike's just gonna say the hell with it, unleash on you. So
I gotta thank Dirty for winning this one. I couldn't have done it without his coils.
congratulations, Mark.
Thank you, Dirty. He will make you a true winner.
All right, so now on the list of restricted items is the tornado and dirty coils.
Yep.
I really thought my Mike Vape shirt was gonna have me win this one, but dang. Well, I tried. I tried. All right, well, folks, we've hit that hour mark, and we are going to get some outros done, and we're going to roll. So we're going to start off with Daniel.
Yeah, I'm Daniel, DJ LSB Vibes. Bye, everyone.
Short and sweet. All right, Daryl.
Hey everybody, I'm Daryl Shergan, Quest for Vape on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Bye everybody.
Mark.
Thanks for having me on the show, and yeah, I'll see you guys tonight on the Vape team.
Yeah, congratulations on your little win there, kid. You won't have it long.
Of course not.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm Mike Vapes. Thank you for having me on the show, ST. It was a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Mr. Zach.
Thank you, ST. Vape moderation, YouTube, Facebook, that sort of stuff. Website as well. Can't wait to see what happens over the next few weeks, and can't wait to see y'all motherfuckers in Vegas.
Hell yeah, baby.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Daryl.
Daryl. So, guys, don't forget, guys and girls, don't forget next week the show will be on Wednesday instead of Thursday at 10 a.m. for traveling purposes. So, we'll be catching us then. Thanks for coming out watching. Let's all stick together in this and, stay on course with everything, and we'll get through it. So, thanks for everybody coming out. Don't forget the Vape team tonight at 10 Eastern. So, y'all have a good one. We're out of here. And what I'm really wanting to say, but I'll hold off till next week, but I want to say Vegas bound, baby. But
let's all get naked.
We'll be heading that way soon. So y'all have a good one. We'll see you next week.
What happens in Vegas stays on YouTube.
Hey, ST.
Yes, sir.
I'll save this till for another show when we actually hit 100 likes while we're live.
Hell yeah.
We didn't get there today. We didn't
get the love today, but we'll get it soon. All right, y'all have a good one. Take care. We're out of here. Peace, baby.
Later, baby.